Once upon a time, the Mahatma Buddha's disciple Anand was on his way somewhere. He passed a middle-aged man sobbing while sitting on a rock as he traveled. "What's wrong, brother? Who are you? And why are you crying?" they inquired of him when they approached him. The person stopped crying after hearing Anand speak. Weeping his tears, he said, "I am an unfortunate merchant living in a nearby village. Whatever work I do, it gets spoiled. I lost my wife's jewelry in the course of business. I also lost my family. Even my house is mortgaged. I feel that I am of no use. I have bad luck." After hearing him out, Anand asked, "Who told you that your luck is bad? Please let me know what's wrong with your luck as well." The man replied, "Earlier I did farming, but there was a loss in it every year. Sometimes there would be drought, and other times the crop would be destroyed by too much rain. This troubled me, so I made a business decision. I sold my wife's jewel to launch my company. But my business was a failure. My family members first helped me, but as I began to experience pain, they also distanced themselves from me. I was only doing this for him. But now they ignore me and put it burden for my family's situation on me. I have a friend," the man remarked after taking a deep breath. "Along with me, he also launched his business. His company is prospering. Whenever he comes to my house, he narrates his success stories. After listening to his words, my family members also say that, 'See him and learn something.' We think that nothing is in your own control." After hearing what those guys had to say, I have begun to think that maybe I have no control over anything. My existence now seems to be a vain. I think to end my life. I came here with the same intention but could not muster up the courage. That's why I was sitting here in solitude and lamenting." Anand said, "Oh, so this is it. By the way, do you want to say anything else besides this?" After listening to him, the person said, "On the one hand, my every work gets spoiled. On the other hand, I have a friend who tries to put me down all the time. I do not understand what should I do." Anand said, "Do you feel sad after listening to your friend's words?" The person replied, "Yes, I feel sad myself listening to these words." Anand asked, "What makes you sad? Of your failure or of your friend's success?" Hearing his question, the person got into thinking for a moment. Then he said, "If tell the truth, I don't feel as much pain for my failure as it does for a friend's success." Ananda asked a question. "That is, if your friend fails, you will be happy?" The person said, "Yes, I would be very happy." Anand said, "It means that your happiness depends on your friend. If he wants, he can make you happy. And if he wants, he can make you sad. You can neither be happy nor unhappy with yourself. That means you have become a slave of your friend. That's why nothing can happen to you." "Don't say so." The man folded his hands. "I feel some hope after hearing your words." Anand said, "We become dependent on someone when we place our hopes in him. Our joy and grief in such a circumstance also depend on it. It is preferable for you to place your hopes in yourself. When you do this and put your all into your task, you will succeed without a doubt." After giving the person a few chances to adjust, Anand added, "You assume your friend came to make you sad, but if you give it any thought, what he says is accurate. He talks about his struggle and experience. You can learn a lot from those things. You should thank him for this, that you are getting some experience sitting at home. Take advantage of those experiences. Make a new start. Keep working. Don't give up. One day you will definitely get success. Today, what you are calling your bad time or bad luck, one day it will change. With these, your thoughts will also change. And see, when your good time starts, then even your friend will not tell you the stories of his success. Then he will tell about his failures. So that you get confused after listening to him, your confidence may be shaken and you may take wrong decisions. Even then, though you must use intelligence, your friend will make you upset in the same way that he did today and in the future. Because he enjoys seeing you unhappy just as much as you enjoy seeing him upset. You are correct. But my greatest regret is that members of my family are also implicated in this. The person responded, "Honestly, all I wanted to accomplish was to provide for my family, but not even they can comprehend me. They continue to mistreat me and have stopped even supporting me." Anand said, "I understand everything. You want comfort. In fact, everyone in his world wants comfort. We want people to like us every time we do something. But usually that doesn't happen, so we are sad. We think our friends and family are all mean. But if you consider someone as your family and want to do something for them, then why do you feel that you are doing something for others? In fact, you are doing it for your own happiness. That's why doing something for the family is actually doing it for yourself. But if while doing this you feel that you are doing for it others, then you will be unhappy. And it will feel that you are doing it for yourself, then you will be happy. Because when you do or want to do something good for yourself, then you don't need consolation." After hearing Anand's statement, that person's facial expression changed. He responded, "You are right, I agree. Till now my life was bad because it was in the hands of others. Now I will take my fate in my hands. I will try again, work with all my heart and will not rest till success is achieved." Anand smiled after listening to that person and handed the man a little box with the instructions. "Always keep this box with you. There is such a secret in this which will get you out of even the biggest of sorrows. But only open it if nothing in your life seems to point in the right direction and you feel that everything is in vain." After thanking Anand, the man left with the box. He relaunched his company with increased energy. His company prospered. Because of his diligence and hard work, he was able to become a successful businessman. Along with him came his family and things began to go well in his life. Now he had stopped crying over the past. Even his future worries were unfounded. Just busy with grooming his current self, and he always worked for himself and his own people. He was joyful as a result. His life was no longer filled with grief. However, time is not constant. He is always evolving. He too had a transformation in his life. One day, the king of the nearby kingdom attacked his kingdom. He captured this estate, his soldiers plundering everywhere. All of the merchants' money was stolen by them. Set his home on fire. To save his life, he and his family had to leave that place. For many days, that gentleman and his family wandered around in different places. He formed a dependent on every grain. His kid got sick. He started suffering due to lack of treatment. Seeing this, his heart cried out. How could he get his child treated? He didn't have enough money to eat. He was once more involved by sadness in such a circumstance. He started to believe that his life had no purpose. The world is completely pointless. Nothing is meaningful. No matter how much you do in life or how much success you have, this life will eventually come to an end. So what good is to live this way? It is best for him to pass away. But when he suddenly remembered the present casket of delight, he eagerly pulled it open. There was a slip written with the box. On the slip, something was scribbled. After reading that, the depressing gloom that had been in front of his eyes vanished, and he grinned. It was written on the slip, "This time too shall pass." He clenched the casket in his fist and stood up for a new start. Friends, sometimes the world can seem pretty pointless at times. Nothing seems to have any meaning, and no matter what we do, life will eventually come to an end. So why not just give up? However, there is something beautiful about living. Despite the knowledge that everything is temporary, we still get to experience life and all its high and low, even if it's all for a brief moment. Thank you for watching. Be smiling.